Bali's bird park and reptile park. At first mention, my instinct is to pass over both as being meh, just touristy experiences, and also birds and reptiles. Doesn't sound too exciting. But I ended up being proven so wrong when we dropped by recently. Follow us into the Bali Bird Park and Reptile Park today for a jolly good, super family-friendly and educational time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Because you start to go around your neck.
We are at the Bali Bird Park today. As you walk in, there are just birds sitting around everywhere. There's also a really interesting and useful map that you should grab at the entrance. Right from the get-go, you're up close and personal with so many different birds. Are you talking to the bird? I think we can all agree that generally birds are kinda hard to get a hold of, but Bali Bird Park does a great job on the interaction front. It was so much fun. Oh, you scared me! She's scratching herself. Wow, oh my god, you can just... She doesn't feel real. But she's very real. Oh my god. Wow. It's got great feathers. You got great feathers. This little fella in particular seemed to enjoy being touched and scratched very much. He kept lifting up his feathers. When we stop petting him, he actually starts talking, like he's making a noise that sounds like he's so sweet. Here you can just walk around and there are free roaming birds as well as birds in cages. It looks really cool. Oh, flamingos! So apparently Bali Bird Park has 250 species of birds, many native to Indonesia, from the jungles of Sumatra all the way to faraway Papua. Both the Bali Bird Park and the Bali Reptile Park were designed for education, recreation and conservation. So they feature Bali's natural environment blended with man-made tropical gardens. So if you enjoy nature, these parks are super cool to visit. Okay, so there's even a very interesting exhibit of a Toraja house from South Sulawesi. And apparently it's been built without like nails or all sorts of like modern accoutrements. Like it's just like a fantastic wooden architecture slotted together. You see? It looks amazing. Very interesting. So inside the Toraja house, they used it as a dark home for like the nocturnal birds, and we saw so many owls in there. Like every self-respecting zoo park, there are tons of bird shows here. It was so funny during the bird show. Like, you know, one of the birds was supposed to crack open a hazelnut. But like, you know, he kept just wanting to peck at the hands of the guy who's trying to feed him the hazelnut. I think he was feeling grumpy. Hello! Look at him! Prison break! Some of these birds have a really interesting call. Like they really you kind of feel like they're communicating with you through their bird song, or like in this case, I don't know, he's whistling. Check this out. Guess what this is? Vitaly says it's rambutan, but this is not the rambutan I know. But it's so pretty. It's so interesting. Vitaly is playing some bird song from his phone and the birds are responding. Ordinarily, like, you know, if you ask me, between a zoo and a bird park, I'm usually a bit more excited for the zoo. But actually, this has been so educational and terribly interesting. You actually learn a lot if you bother to read the signs everywhere, the plaques with the names and the information.
There was surprisingly so much interaction, it totally blew us away. Kids especially will absolutely love this.
Okay. I've never been this close to birds before, and this is a wonderful experience. Thank you. Hello, babies.
They were born here. That's
They're born
why,
here?
yeah. We feed them from the baby.
Oh, that's so
why,
sweet.
yeah.
I never thought. This is amazing. This is amazing. It's kisses. Okay, that was amazing. I had like, I don't know, 6 birds on me at one go. And they were very sweet and gentle.
As far as ethical animal experiences in Bali goes, it was really nice to see that the birds and reptiles all seem pretty well taken care of, looking nice and healthy, with clean, good-sized enclosures, educated and caring keepers. I think the bird park especially is doing a great job, so kudos to the management there.
Okay, so yeah, so this is not the cheapest.
It's 385,000 rupiah per person. But with the many bird species, shows, learning and interaction, we actually thought it was good value for the price. Price tip: you can get a slightly discounted price if you book online in advance through Klook apparently. Bali Bird Park and Bali Reptile Park are actually separate tourist attractions located right next to each other, so we definitely recommend visiting on a good weather day and doing both at one go. Entrance ticket prices are 200,000 rupiah per person, but again, a discount via Klook is available if you book online in advance. I'm not ordinarily a reptile lover, but the moment you walk in, you're confronted with various opportunities to kinda like interact with a bunch of different iguanas and reptiles. Really interesting.
Where you wanna go? Great escape! Ah! Oh my god, he's escaping!
This boy, on the other hand, is just chilling out.
Yeah, we've just been here for like, I don't know, 2 minutes, and it already feels like I'm in House of the Dragons. And you touch them, and they actually just feel like the snake fruit, you know, the skin of the snake fruit. It feels exactly like that.
So first thing when you walk in there are habitats showcasing a really diverse range of snakes, which personally I found very fascinating, especially the colorful snakes and this little double-horned guy. It's really good to see that everything was clean and well maintained, and that each enclosure was set up to provide the snakes with an environment closely resembling what they would experience in the wild. There's also then a fun little petting area where you get to handle tortoises and iguanas under friendly supervision of the knowledgeable keepers.
It is very kind.
Tyler, friendly.
Friendly.
You like people, baby?
This one almost 40 years.
40 years old, same like me. Same like me. Can feel it.
Yeah,
The shell.
this very unique. They have a strong cell, but if you touch it, they can feel it.
Oh, actually like.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong, this little guy here, his name is Rocky, and he's one of the biggest tortoises there. Overall, the iguanas and the turtles were absolutely fascinating up close. The iguanas are free roaming, but this little guy here seemed to really enjoy his little massage from Vitaly.
Oh, it's so interesting. Never thought that, you know, we'd be interacting with them like this. They feel really leathery to touch. We have found a happy medium. On my left, and he's calm.
Smile. Photo.
Okay, so honestly, when you first think about like birds and reptiles, it's not like super exciting. It might even sound a little lame to you. But frankly, actually, this has been really, really cool. It's a little bit meditative, and you feel actually very, very close to nature because you're like in surroundings and like with animals that it's completely alien to the urban setting. And yeah, I do recommend this. I'm having lots of fun, and it's very educational.
So a nice little touch is as you exit Bali Reptile Park, there is a chance to get up close and personal with their big fat anaconda, and this is actually quite a cool photo op if you're up for the experience. Thank you so much for watching this vlog of our little adventures here in Bali Bird Park and Bali Reptile Park. I hope you had a great time, and we'll chat again next Saturday. Bye!